Hi everyone, it's Vicky here from Crafty Heaven. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today is a bit different video for you. I thought I'd do some videos keeping you updated how my pregnancy is going. Last week I had my 12-week scan, and I thought I would share you the photos that I had done. So I've got one here to show you. And here we go. You see its little hands and feet. So cute. And look at the little mouth. Oh, so tiny, isn't he? Or she. You don't know. So I thought I'd show you that. And then I've got another picture to show you. One that's slightly at a different angle. Okay. Can you see? Yes, that is twins. I can't believe it either. And look at this one. They look like little jelly beans. And then there's this one of the top of their heads. But the reason I was covering it up because I didn't want to see, so you could probably see two sacks there. So hence why I was covering half of it up like that. So that one is twin 1. And then this one is twin 2. So yeah. So it's a bit of a well, it's not really sunk in, to be honest. It's been a bit of like of a roller coaster ride, to be honest, because it's not really giving us time to digest that we're having twins. Sorry, that's my phone. It's not really given chance to actually sink in, because you go for a scan and you just expect one baby there, you know, everything's fine, and then you come out and go home. That did not happen for us at all. We went in, had the scan, and the lady had put the thing on my stomach, and I just looked at the screen and I thought, that does not look right. I didn't click that it was twins. I just thought there's two of things there. Didn't click it was twins. I just thought, oh, it's probably something, you know, part of my body, I don't know. But anyway, then she announced that she says that there's 2 heartbeats, and well, I just cried. I am not kidding. All the way through the scan I cried, and it was a bit of a mixture of emotions. Happy, kind of like, oh my god, I'm having twins, you know, and all these emotions was just, well, you know. But it went from a high to finding out was having twins to a low, to them saying that one of them they're not happy with, because one of them, and it's not due to the size either, because on the picture one of them looks smaller than the other, and that is not the case, because they both measured the same size at the moment. What it is, it has some fluid on the back of its neck, and it's a bit thicker than it should be, and they said it's linked to, it's something about chromosomes, which is linked to Down syndrome and other diseases in that family. So then we was taken out of the room into another room, which we sat there for a couple of hours because there was phone in the hospital for us to get transferred to City, which is where I'm going to have the babies. But they was fully booked. So then they phoned Queen's Medical, which then they made an appointment for me to go. So Wednesday and Thursday was all hospital, and they went through the options of having an injection in my stomach to find out for certain that the baby has Down syndrome. But we decided we didn't want that anyway before we'd even got to the hospital, because it can lead to miscarriage. And we said, no, that is not an option. We're going to have to find out some other way, you know. And they said the only other option is to wait for the 16-week scan, and that way they will be able to see if there's any other markers. And the markers are with the fluid on the back, that's one marker. But obviously they can't tell if there's any more markers at the minute because the baby's still quite small. So at 16 weeks, when the baby's a bit bigger, if there's any more markers, then they know that something is not right. So then we'll see from there. We said that the injection is not an option at the minute. If later on towards the end of the pregnancy we decide we do want it, then they said all that will do is that could start your, you know, being in labour, which is better than now, sort of thing, where you could lose it. So we're not closing that out completely at all. We just don't want that at the minute. So we're going to have the 16-week scan, and we'll find out then what's going off. So we're hoping and praying that it is just nothing, and it can just be, you know, and the fluid just goes down eventually. I just really want 2 perfect babies at the end of it. It doesn't even matter. I mean, even if it does have Down syndrome, they gave us the option that you can have an abortion, and it was like, no. We could never do that. So it's like we'd said to him, if it has Down syndrome or something else, it doesn't matter. It's still our baby. It's still our child at the end of the day. We will do whatever, you know, it takes to have the baby, and we will look after it, because it's still our child at the end of the day, and we will love it no matter, you know, if it's got Down syndrome. So yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see, and wait till 16 weeks to find out any more. I have a couple of other appointments next week with the consultant, and I think that is to talk about excuse me, that is to talk about the labour side of things. Yeah, so apart from that, it's a bit of a surprise. In fact, it's quite excuse me, it chokes us up a little bit, to be fair. And so I thought we'd tell you the good news, and you can see that I've started to get tearful now. It's a miracle for this family, especially after last year, having, you know, with my dad and my mum, and it's just a blessing, and this miracle has happened for our family, and 2016 is our year. I thought I'd share that news with you. And oh dear, excuse me. When I put this video out, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. That really chokes me up a little bit. So it's basically a miracle for us, and it's the best thing ever. The fact that we got pregnant. We'd been trying since March last year, and had all that trouble, and then we had the miscarriage in November. To finding out I was pregnant was fantastic anyway, but finding out having 2 is just ecstatic. and we are so over the moon, and our family so needed this. So this video will be announced after. We haven't announced it on Facebook yet. The reason being is because I wanted to have a photo shoot done, you know, to announce that we're having twins, and be able to announce it on Facebook with a beautiful picture of us all announcing that we're having twins. And so this video will be announced after that. So if you want to see the photo from us announcing it, I will put it on my Facebook page and show you. So I will keep you updated, and I hope you all have a nice day, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye!